Welcome to Second Life Upcycling. My goal with these videos is to inspire people to rethink what's already in their wardrobe. I'll share thrifting tips I've gathered over the last 30 years and hopefully inspire people to consider purchasing secondhand instead of new. I was given this linen shirt by a friend. It was too big for me, but I love the pink detail on the front lapel. In this video, I show you how I chopped off the sleeves to create a feminine puff sleeve. I cropped the length so it sat at my waistline, and finally tailored the side seams to give it a more feminine nipped-in waist. The first step was to use the sleeve from another top to give me a line to cut. It's important to cut extra so there's enough fabric for the new seam. Because I threaded elastic through the seam to create the puff sleeve, I had to ensure the seam was large enough for the elastic to pass through. I folded over the seam for a double edge so it won't fray. Then it's over to the sewing machine to sew the new sleeve seams. When sewing sleeve seams, I always start on the underarm area so you don't see the back stitching. Because I'm adding the elastic, it's important not to sew all the way around because I need an opening to thread my elastic through. Once the elastic is through, the opening can then be closed shut. I used a pink cotton for the seam so it matched the detail on the front lapel. Next, I tried on the top to determine the length. I put on my favorite jeans so I could use these as a guide, always allowing for extra seam allowance. By chance, it worked out halfway through 2 buttons. Before sewing, I press and pin the new double seam. Pressing before sewing reduces the risk of catching or bunching the fabric. After trying on the new length, I decide to take in the side seams because it's still a little roomy. By nipping in the side seams, it follows the shape of my waist, is more flattering, and looks more feminine. And then it's over to the sewing machine to sew in my new side seams. And here it is finished. What do you think? Should I have done this project differently? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Is there an upcycling project you'd like me to attempt? Let me know in the comments. And if you love thrifting and upcycling and want ideas on what you can do to keep clothing out of landfill, make sure you subscribe to receive notifications. See you next time.